Hey y'all, welcome back to Floating Hands on the Internet. So today we're going to look into why did Taylor Swift skip the VMAs? Now, I think the general consensus is that she's using this time to focus on Life of a Showgirl, focus on football season, but I kind of wanted to see if I could pull from anything else. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be or how much I'll get, but we're going to see. Always for alleged and entertainment purposes only. If you guys want a free reading from me, I'm still doing them. So just email me your picture, your prompt, and your birthday, and I'll do that for you. So, all for alleged and entertainment purposes only. Why did Miss Swift skip the VMAs? I believe this would have been, she's been to everyone. This is like, was it the 4th year? It's been 4 years since she hasn't been to one, so let's see. All right, all for alleged entertainment purposes only. Why did she skip the VMAs? Okay, so this video might be short. Okay. So, I mean, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Upright, that's the first card to pull. I mean, that's about new opportunities, golden opportunities, things that bring you more money. So I definitely think there is truth to her saying that she, she's focused on other things. That makes sense. That's about, again, like her focused on the money rather than... it's funny, the Ten of Cups is in the reversal and it's right next to it. So, it's almost like she is not happy. And if you've seen my other videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's almost like she's not happy with, her personal life, or there's some insecurities there with that 4 of Pentacles in the reversal. So she's pouring into work. Now, if we're talking about the AMA, I keep on wanting to say the AMAs, the VMAs, I really just think it comes down to like money and yeah, I think she's probably that's mostly the truth. She's not happy with being seen. I think not being seen. Hold on, let me scale that back. We might see a shift where she doesn't really go to these shows anymore. But it just popped into my head was it's oh my god. Okay, so if you guys are friends or have any family members who are hunters, like hunting, there are memes about it's hunting season. So I definitely think that there is I'm picking up a little bit on Travis Kelce's football season, and I feel like there were conversations, because the 10 of Cups is in the reversal. That's also about controlling behaviors. I feel like there have been conversations where he's like, I want you at all my games. Because, I mean, let's be real, like, he even though these people have all the money and all the fame, it's never enough. This very well could be his last season, so I could see him wanting to soak it up. And obviously, you want your partner to support you. He came to the Eras Tour, so I'm not saying it and necessarily it's a bad way, but I feel like there have been conversations where he's like, you need to be at all my games, but like, ha ha ha, saying it kind of like a funny way, but the whole time, like, it's a little bit controlling. And I feel like she's not that happy about it with the 10 of Cups being in the reversal, but she kind of just has to like, bite her tongue. 3 of Swords in the reversal. 9 of Pentacles. It's not hold on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so the 3 of Swords is in the reversal, which is kind of like heartbreak, but it's in the reversal. But you know what? Kind of though, like there is a part of her that's kind of acknowledging she can't. I mean, you can always be a pop star and you can always make music, but I wonder if this really is like her stepping back from her life. Like, I wonder if this is like once she kind of shows the life of a showgirl, because I'm picturing like trad wives in my mind's eye, which doesn't mean she's gonna be a trad wife, but that to me signifies like all her past relationships, like her kind of releasing that heartbreak. But to me, it's also about like her career and stuff. With it being right into the Nine of Pentacles, it's in the reversal, which is like her trying not to make it so much about her. And especially with the Three of Cups in the reversal, I wonder if there's some people at the VMAs she didn't want to see either. That might be a little bit to it. Yeah, I also, because that's about like, that card's about boundary issues. So it could be a little bit of like, I don't want to see such and such, but honestly, I think a lot of it has to do with like her having conversations with Travis where there are seasons of like quote unquote selfishness and self-focusedness. And I think right now, it's like I keep on hearing like the grumpy husband telling his wife, babe, I know I've been gone all day, but it's hunting season. It just feels like I keep on hearing Taylor's, so tell me everything is not about me, but what if it is? But it's coming from Travis's perspective. I think this has, I mean, yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles, yes, obviously that is about golden opportunity. So this is part of her, part of it is her wanting to pour into new projects, right? But the Four of Pentacles is in the reversal, which is about money. It's a selfish, greedy card, but it's in the reversal. And it's next to the Ten of Cups, which is like she's not happy about it, about being like, it almost feels like she's being controlled. So she should be going to her man's football games. She really didn't need to go to the VMAs, but I almost feel like, because I mean, think about it. The football game was on Friday. No, it was on Friday, and the VMAs were last night. So she could have done it. It would have been a quick turnaround. But a lot of it just kind of feels like her trying to step back and see what her new life's gonna be. And I feel like this is like her testing the waters a little bit. Yeah, because that's about like new adventures, like new times. Depletion and disappointment. Oh, that's Travis. And also I think that's her being kind of sad of her, yeah, the Priestess knowing herself. I think she's gonna struggle with this a little bit, you guys, because Taylor Swift loves being in the spotlight, and I picture like them fighting for like a tiny little lamp of spotlight. Like there's only room for one. And I know that sounds silly because they're in love and they prop each other up and blah 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 blah. All for alleged entertainment purposes only. But I kind of feel like we are headed into a season of, yes, Taylor's going to be releasing Life of a Showgirl. Travis is always going to be propping up his girl. But I also think with situations like this, like the VMAs, I think it's going to be, no, you need to be there. Like, I just picture like him, like rubbing his back and like taking care of him, like after the big game. I feel like he wants her time and attention. Which, I mean, is he wrong for wanting it though? I just think that with the Ace of Cups in the reversal, which is about disappointment, and it's also like, you know, love in the reversal, and the High Priestess, which is about kind of knowing yourself, I feel like that shit's gonna get old. And I feel like eventually I'm seeing best believe I'm still bejeweled. So I feel like, yes, she wanted to step back and focus on Life of a Showgirl with that Ace of Pentacles, but I also think a little bit had to do with Travis. And I think she's questioning, like, because I keep picturing all these trad wives in my mind's eye, and I don't think she'll be a trad wife, but she's 35, almost 36. If she wants kids, I mean, she can do whatever she wants, but women have a biological clock. There's no getting around it. So I think she's kind of questioning, you know, what would my life look like without going to all the award shows and yada, yada, yada. But yeah, I think it is, like I said, to focus on Life of a Showgirl, and then to also kind of just be there for Travis. Which she should be. I mean, that's her fiance. But I just kind of picture there's gonna be a little bit of resentment there in the future. Because, you know, like when the dust settles, I just wonder if they are truly just capable of being a private couple based off my other readings. So, I can just pull a couple cards on how Taylor's doing. I already did a bunch of readings on her, but let's just kind of see where she's at with the dust settling of the news of her engagement, and about a month away, a little less than a month away, before Life of a Showgirl. I keep hearing I can do it with a broken heart, which is like, that was the setup for Life of a Showgirl, so that makes sense. I picture her like running on a treadmill. I think she's just like going. All right. All right, how is Taylor doing for all budget and intended purposes only? How is she doing right now at this phase in her life? We're gonna pull 3 and then call it. Oh my god. Okay. All right, so the Eight of Swords, that's about feeling trapped and restricted. The Hermit's about like wanting to be alone, wanting to kind of go in a cave, but you do have the Page of Cups, so I mean, I do think that yeah. I do think that, listen, do I think that she loves Travis? Sure. Because with that Page of Cups, that is, but it's like an immature love. It's like not a great deep love. Now, if I had pulled the Lover's card, or I had pulled, you know, I don't know, any other 10 of Cups in the upright, or the Ace of Cups in the upright. But yeah, it's like she's feeling trapped and restricted, which is, look at her, she's in a wedding, it's like she's in a wedding dress. That looks like a wedding dress to me. The Hermit's about kind of feeling alone, or like wanting to kind of, it's weird though, because I can't interpret that as her not wanting to be alone, because you could add, oh, she's going to go into reputation era where she didn't see anybody, she didn't talk to anybody, but she's out in the public, you guys, even though she didn't get the VMA, she's out in the public. But the Hermit card's like, there's a little bit of reflection there too, and with that Page of Cups next to it, it's like, I think she does love Travis, but it's like an immature love, and it's for the wrong reasons. I mean, that's her in a wedding, that to me looked like her in a wedding gown, and like the fairy tales behind her, but she's trapped and restricted, and she has all these swords around her. I said what I said, all for legendary purposes only, no facts here. Crazy lady floating hands on the internet. If you guys want a free reading from me, email me at floatinghandsUTI@gmail.com. Bye.